All right. I'm live on two platforms all at the same time. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? So I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Instagram yet once again. Did one earlier this evening and now I'm doing one on YouTube and here. And, hey, might as well. So I'm trying to get to where I am doing. I don't know what the edit button is. Cancel. All right. So I'm trying to get to where I'm doing a podcast somewhere. It may end up being on YouTube. I don't know. So I unfortunately can't do one on Instagram or anywhere else. Now I've been doing some stuff on TikTok. Been on there. Let me adjust my camera. Last night I did one with the camera flipped around, and which is great. I love it. It's just it takes more effort to set up, and takes more to get the buttons, pushing the buttons and doing things. Now on wait a minute, let me fix this on YouTube. I'm using the webcam. So that's pretty easy. I've got it mounted where I want it, and I can adjust it, and so it's pretty easy. Not much to that. Let's see. There we go. So I can adjust that easily. I can adjust the camera on here pretty easily. It's just hard when you have the camera reversed on the phone because all of your controls end up being out of view because you're looking at the back of the phone. So there is a solution to that. I don't have the money to invest in it right now. So, but I will. Apples, guys. Sliced up a golden delicious apple, which are our favorites. We love golden delicious apples. I've got my old vintage McDonald's glass. They don't have these anymore. So got that. And I have my black roadmap cup, which is backwards now, unfortunately. So, but I've got that. It's pretty cool. So, what I was going to talk about tonight is putting out some reels and stuff about this, which is about, and I may have talked about it on my last live. I'm not sure. Is about all of the. I did it on a reel earlier. So, guys, have you noticed, or have you had to deal with this? And I'm sure a lot of you have. I like to learn. So I pick up freebies when I can that I think that I'll enjoy, might share some information with me that I want to see. Even if I know something, if I see something from a different perspective. So I like that. So and I hope everybody can hear me on YouTube. I don't know about the as far as the microphone goes on it. Usually you can. I'm trying to talk loud. I'm a spoken person, so sometimes my voice doesn't carry, which kind of sucks. But let me get this up, and then let me take my webcam and move it up a little bit, and then adjust it a little bit. There we go. So that changes things. So maybe that'll be better. I'm just looking at the little bar on the audio, and it's not going very high. So I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. I don't want anybody not to be able to hear me. Okay. But talking about, so if you notice that when you're out there you're on Instagram or Facebook, and you see ads, and or even if you're looking at Instagram, other creators and sellers online, if you're looking at them and you see they have a freebie that they offer, and a lot of times that leads to a webinar or a Zoom call. And then a lot of the coaches out there, they want you to get on a one-to-one call with them for 30 minutes or an hour, just depends. Okay. And it's free. Okay. Because they know that nobody's going to pay them money to get on a one-to-one call with them when they don't even know them. That's just common sense, right? It is. It's just common sense. I'm not going to pay somebody I don't know to get on a one-to-one call with them and talk about anything. I'm not paying anybody for that. That doesn't even make sense. So anyway, they touted as free. Good for them. But so yeah, the problem with it is, okay, and I've got some people that I like that are doing webinars and challenges and Zoom calls, which are usually challenges or webinars too. And they'll put you on there, and they schedule them out. And then a challenge, you know how it is. A challenge or a workshop is usually 2, 3, 4, or 5 days. I didn't do one last week, although I wanted to, because I like the guy that's doing it. And it was talking about videos, but it was talking about fear in video. I'm not afraid of doing a video. As you can see, do I look afraid? No. I'm not afraid of getting on camera. It doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't. I can sit up here and talk all day long to everyone in the world. Put the president, well, okay, that bad example, sorry. Put somebody important on here out there, and I'll talk to them all day long. It doesn't matter to me, okay? Because, I'm of the attitude, and I've been around long enough, and I know some people who are famous. I met some the other night, and they're just people. All right? They're just people. They're no different than you or me. They're just people. Just because, they're famous or they're well known or what have you, doesn't mean anything. They're just like us. Even if they have a ton of money, it doesn't matter. They're just people. So I don't have a problem getting out here and talking, because I don't know anybody out here that bothers me or intimidates me in the least little bit. It doesn't. That's why faceless content doesn't affect me, because I know how to do it. And guys, listen to me. Faceless content is so easy to do. It's so easy. I can't believe people are paying for a course to learn how to do it. I mean, seriously. Now, if you want to learn marketing in general, good. If you want to learn content creation in general, good. Nothing wrong with that. Because I know a lot of people don't know how to do it, right? A lot of people don't know. They don't understand how to do it. There we go. That's better. Looking crooked there. Don't want to be crooked. So yeah, content creation, if you want to learn that in general, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to pay somebody to learn how to do faceless content. I mean, you don't. I'll teach it to you for free. I will. We've got a guide that we created. I've got to edit it, but we created it. I've got to go back through and edit it some more, but add some graphics. But it'll tell you all about it. I can give you some examples. Go to my content page. Go to the content on my page here, or go to Christina's Faceless Expressions 44 on Instagram. Okay, for you people on YouTube. Okay. And you people on YouTube, my Instagram is Carlos Fault Marketing. It changed from Dadpreneur. It's now Carlos Fault Marketing. Okay. CarlosFaught Marketing. Okay. That's on Instagram. Christina's is Faceless Expressions 44 on Instagram. It's a faceless page. It's got faceless content on it. Go check it out. I do a lot of faceless content because it's easy. I do B-roll footage, and I'll do it with that. I haven't done it in a while. I've got to get back out and do some. I'll do some at the grocery store, but I need to get back out to the beach and do some B-roll footage there. That would be nice. So I've got to go tomorrow and do some stuff, but yeah, that'll be good. I can do that tomorrow. But yeah, so faceless content is not hard, guys. Don't sweat it. Don't go pay for a $500 course to learn how to do faceless content. That's just, you're just throwing your money away. Not to mention a lot of time. Okay. If you want to buy a course, buy the roadmap. I'm just telling you. And anybody out there that knows what they're talking about, that isn't all googly-eyed over selling stuff or we're selling a course for the other new courses, will tell you the roadmap is the best. Even those people will tell you it's the best. Oh, but this course will supplement that. Not for $500, it won't. I'm sorry, it won't. So back to what we were discussing. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Okay. I know it's late. I know nobody's on the podcast. So I'm going to try and schedule it so I can do that. Um, so you have people out there, and every time you go to them or you see their Facebook ad and you want to, they'll offer a freebie, which may be a checklist, it may be a guide, it may be, there's no telling what it is. Okay. Maybe a template of some kind or templates of some kind that you can go and download for free. And those are nice. Okay. I don't have anything against that. We do it. It's a good way to build an email list. So what you're doing is you are swapping out your email and your name and sometimes your phone number for the freebie. And now you're on their list and you'll probably get some emails and some marketing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy it. They may have some really good stuff for you. Okay. But a lot of them are trying to set you up in their workshop or their challenge or their Zoom class or what they call a master class. A lot of them do that. Oh, join our master class. It's going to be going on next week on this day, or on these 2 days, or on these 3 days, or 4 days, whatever it is. Okay. Depending on what they're teaching and how long they want you there. Now, sadly, a lot of these don't teach you a lot, or a lot of them are there just to talk about their course that they want you to take and pay for. So I went to one with some guys tonight, got onto their live Zoom call, and it was supposed to be about one thing. And then this guy, he's a Christian guy, good guy, like him. He had other people on there were Christians because what they're doing is they're promoting their big, I don't know what you want to call it, webinar, masterclass, or whatever they're doing together to speak. And they're promoting that. And that's most of what they talked about. So that was nice. I like seeing them. I like knowing who they are. But I didn't want to listen to that. Okay. Guys, I don't need that. I'm sorry. My head is going the wrong way and it's driving me nuts. So driving me crazy. Let's do it that way. And that way when my head is tilted, it's not so bad. So, all right. Now, I think it's going the wrong way. So anyway, it's driving me crazy, guys. I'll get all this worked out. I got to get the bugs worked out. Okay. So let me get the bugs worked out. But so podcast, this is practice. So if you're on my Life of an Entrepreneur 444 YouTube account, you'll see I've done some other videos, but those were practice videos. That was just me doing some YouTube videos just to be doing some YouTube videos. That's all. So they really aren't about anything in particular. Ooh, my apples. Gotta have my apples. So yeah, guys, they're really not about anything. So my lives here on Instagram are a little different because I do the lives there. And so guys, let's get back to this. What's the answer to these people? Because last week there was a big challenge that went on and a couple other courses that were going. And there's one that's going this week that I haven't participated in. I hopped on it for a few minutes one day. But guys, they take up a lot of time. Okay. And if you're a business person, you understand that means a lot. And if you're a business person and a mom or a dad and you're home with the kids, you understand that takes up a lot of your time from them or from things that you need to be doing. So this week, I just couldn't devote the time to it. Didn't really want to. I'm a little burned out. I've done several of them. The week before last, I did 3 or 4 and participated and had done 1 or 2 the week before that or the week before that. And so, because I want to learn and I enjoy it. I enjoy learning. I enjoy getting to know things. I like getting to know the people that host them and do them. That's a nice thing. I like to know people who are knowledgeable and who are experts in whatever they're doing. Some of them aren't really experts; they just call themselves experts. But I like getting to know people and knowing what they know and learning from them and that kind of thing. So I'll try to participate when I can, but because it gets to be too much. So what's the answer? How do you get out of this habit of scheduling all these things? Because everybody wants you to. And I'll see a lot of stuff that I want to schedule because I think it'll be worth it. So I'll do it and then not be able to go. And then one couple that I follow, they're like, well, if you there will be no second chances or replays. So if you can't make it, you won't be able to see it at all, blah, blah. So do you know what I did? I responded to their email and I said, well, look, guys, I'm not going to sign up for it and I'll never sign up for it because I can't guarantee I'll be there. I'd like to be there. I'd like to sign up so I get reminders for it, but I can't guarantee I'll be there. So if that's the way you feel about it, then good. It's not like you're providing food and drinks for 100 people that might be there. It's not. I could understand if that was the case, but it's not. They were just being, in my opinion, they were being kind of just crappy. Sorry, they were. Nice people, but that was the wrong thing to do. I mean, yeah, you want to get people to try to RSVP or whatever for whatever your event is or whatever you're doing, and then have them show up. But guys, if you understand people and you understand business and you understand the internet in general and how things work out here, you understand that's not going to happen. It's rarely going to happen. And when you go with the attitude that you're going to punish people or exclude people that can't make it, that have signed up or tried to schedule it, then you're being foolish. Those are your potential customers. And you may not like what they did, you may not feel good about it, but you're not here to feel good about it. Let me adjust this. There we go. That's better. It's not for you to feel good or bad about it because people are doing what they can. And most people out here on the marketing space or the business space online are doing everything they can to maintain. Are doing everything they can. It looks different from it. So they're doing everything they can to maintain and to make a living at this or try to make a living. And they contend with all the gurus on here that are telling them what to do and what not to do that are usually wrong. They have all the people on here that are claiming to have made gobs of money over a short period of time who really haven't because they're lying. And they're continuing with that, and then they're not making any money and they're getting depressed and upset. And so they're looking for answers all the time. So when you come out there and tell them that you got the answers for their business, you got the answers for their coaching business or their marketing business or what have you, and you're going to teach them that in 3 days in your challenge or your workshop or your master class or whatever you're doing, they're going to automatically go, oh, I need to do that. And that's what you're doing. That was the whole intention, right? But because they sign up and then life interferes and they can't make it, you don't come back. You don't set it up and go, oh, well, if you can't be there, we're not going to give you any replays. It's a one-time deal. And, and be ugly about it. Don't do that. Because one, you're going to put a really bad taste in their mouth about you, about your business. You're going to make people who already are struggling and having a hard time feel bad. That's not a good thing. And the people that did this are Christians. That's even worse. I expect it from people who aren't Christians, but people who are Christians and you come out and your business is about being a Christian business person, shame on you. Seriously, shame on you. You shouldn't do that. You need to be a step above everybody else because because Christians on this space are not abundant. At least ones that will come out and say they are, that will be upfront. I got to use some apple. So don't do that. Don't come out with that. Don't try and force people into a box. And then if they don't, try and punish them or tell them that you're going to be, shame on them, whatever. Shame on you. You need to stop it. Don't do that. I'm being dead serious, guys. I'm telling you the truth because it's the truth, and I'm being serious. It drives me crazy. Don't do that. Don't go around and put these expectations on people that you have no right to begin with. I don't care if it's your event. I don't care if it's your master class or your webinar or your challenge or whatever it is. I don't care. Nobody's obligated to be there. Nobody's obligated to sign up and then under duress and threat from you to be there. And you shouldn't do that anyway. That's just foolish. It's stupid. Don't do that. Like I said, I'll respond to these people and just say, hey, you know what? I can't guarantee it, so I won't be there. I'm not going to sign up. I'm not going to do any of that. I won't expect it. I'm not going to look for it. I'm not. Don't send me notifications. I don't, don't. Just don't bother because I'm not going to be there. I wish you well in it. I hope you do great, and I hope a million people sign up and pay you a lot of money. I do. But it won't be me. Okay? We're doing everything we can to maintain, to make a few bucks. We need about 25 people to sign up for the roadmap or our other courses. We need that soon. Not because of the roadmap business itself or the digital business, but because our other business is hurting. And we haven't made enough money in both to compensate for the bad year we had last year due to the economy. And yeah, it was bad. So, if you think the economy's good, great. You might want to think about getting that lobotomy reversed. Sorry. But yeah, it's not a good thing. The economy sucks. It's terrible. It has all year last year. It hasn't been great this year. So yeah, sorry, but the economy sucks. Hurt us bad. We do need customers. I don't get on here and try and make a lot of sales. That's not what we do. But we'll send you a freebie or something if you want to get a freebie. We're happy to do that. We try to build our list just like everybody else does. But seriously, we do need some people to join the digital marketing. It's a great business opportunity. And sorry guys, I'm mouth dry and I'm hungry. My tea in my McDonald's glass. See, it's a retro glass from many, 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 many years ago. Got a lot of stuff like that. I even have a little glass McDonald's mug that's got Garfield on it. And that's from when my son was very young. So that's from probably the late 80s, I guess, something like that. So, oh, Lord. Yeah, guys. So how do we stop from getting drawn into these webinars and master classes and stuff like that? Well, I'll tell you one big way to do it, okay, is stop strolling and scrolling across social media. Guys, get on and create and produce content and work and make money. Don't scroll and stroll. And I'm gonna give you several reasons not to. Okay, one is you're gonna see a lot of ads and you're gonna be tempted to click on those and try and get freebies and get in, and then you're gonna be tempted to try and get on the list for their masterclass and on the schedule for whatever they're doing or their workshop or their challenge or whatever it is. So if you'll stop scrolling and strolling, you're not going to be tempted with that anymore, or at least minimally anyway. Also, guys, you see a lot of people out there that are quote unquote creators that are making huge income claims. And if you're struggling to make sales and make money, that is depressing. It is. It sucks because these people have no ethics or character or morals or anything. They're just all they want to do is sell you something and get you to follow them. That's all they want to do. They don't care how what they're saying out there affects anyone. They don't care. And most of them are lying about their income. They're lying about one of two things. Okay, they're lying about either about their income in general, or they're lying about how they made the money. Okay, so when you see the people out there that are $1 million uh, income claims or more, $2 million, $3 million, what they're doing is they're not telling you how they made the money. Seriously, they're not telling you about the email list that they have that because of their days in affiliate marketing and network marketing, especially network marketing. They're not telling you they have a huge list of contacts and people that they email that have been buying from them a lot. The $3 million girl, that's what she did. And she didn't tell anybody that. I have yet to see her admit that. Why, may you ask? Because if she admits that, then people won't buy. People won't follow her because then they go, well, wait a minute. I don't have a list of thousands or tens of thousands of people that I can market to that will buy from me. I don't have that. Hmm. So, why should I buy from her? Why should I follow her if I don't have any of that? You shouldn't until you learn how to build a list, which is what we teach people. We teach you how to build a list. We teach you how to do the email marketing. We teach you how to do ads. Sometimes you have to do ads. We teach you about Facebook too, not just Instagram. We'll teach you about Pinterest. We'll teach you about TikTok. Not, no, just admittedly, guys. Just so you know, I'm going to be straight up. We don't lie about anything. Um, TikTok, I have not been a big TikTok person. I've had the account for a while. I've actually had more than one, but um, I'm not a huge TikTok person until now. I have been moving a lot of my efforts over to TikTok. But so there's a lot of things about TikTok that I'm learning. Okay. Just being straight up and honest. It doesn't mean that I can't teach you anything. It just means that there's things that I'm still learning about it too. So just so you know, we're honest, full disclosure. We don't lie to anybody about anything. Okay. So yeah, so and I'm moving a lot of our stuff and efforts over to TikTok because as much as I do not like the fact the CCP owns it, hopefully that's going to change. Rumble just made an offer to the CCP, but Chinese are pretty stubborn, and I don't look for that to go anywhere. But again, Congress is talking about shutting them down, and it's very possible that's going to happen. And even Biden said he's going to sign it. So with him saying that, it's very possible that's going to happen. And that's going to put a lot of you people that are on TikTok making money. It's going to put a lot of y'all out of business. Okay. Unless you move over to Instagram. And then you're going to have to build up your presence here. And that's going to be good and bad. That's going to be hard on a lot of other Instagram people because now all these flood of people are coming over. YouTube's going to get built up pretty quickly, even more than it is. YouTube's huge. But so yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know what's going to happen, there with TikTok. I believe that there's a good chance that Rumble's offer to them they'll take up on it, and in some shape or form. Okay, and the reason they're doing it is because of a national security risk. So a lot of you that don't like it and you're whining and crying about it, no, it's against free commerce. Well, no, it's not. CCP is a foreign entity, and they are using the app. And I've been told that, guys, listen to me. I've been told this by people in the military that are in top secret intelligence. Yeah. I'm not just saying that. I'm telling you for a fact. I've been told that directly about the TikTok app. You shouldn't have it. I've got it because I don't have anything they can take from me. You know, they can't steal my credit card information or whatever. I don't care. So I've got it right now. But in fact, I was told this about 6 months ago. I was told this by a student's dad who is in intelligence, and I've been told it by 3 others that I know. I work in a military town, or we have a business in a military town, and he told me, don't get the app. You don't want that app. Don't get the app. I mean, he iterated that to me very, very harshly. He did, and he knows what he's talking about. He does. So that's why they're doing this, because on the intelligence committee, which is where this is coming from, probably in Congress, in the House, they know all that. They know what's going on. They know what they're doing. They also know about all the hacking that's going on. That's coming from, I guess it's coming from the CCP, Facebook and Instagram crashing a week or two ago. That came from the CCP. It was their hackers. The cell phone outage came from the CCP. They're hackers. I'm telling you. It did. A lot of stuff going on that you folks need to be aware of. Need to be very acutely aware of. Okay. It's sad. Very sad. And I know Facebook and Instagram, they don't want to have that out. They don't want people to know that, because they have all your data and they want to make sure it's secure. And I understand that. I'm not a fan of Zuckerberg at all. I've had many issues with Facebook over time, but I also know that there's realities out there that need to be addressed. And we have some serious, serious issues with our national security. Because if they can do that to somebody like Facebook, who has lots of security, and they can do that to the mobile phone industry, which is huge and powerful, and then we're seeing it in other areas, that's scary, guys. It's really scary. Anyway, okay, enough about that. But back to TikTok. So we've been moving stuff over to TikTok, even though we don't know what the future is there. Because, and I'll tell you why. Hang on, let me check something real quick. I will tell you why we've been doing that. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm live right now. All right, so I'll tell you why they did that. Wait, wrong way. They did that because oh, wait a minute. I don't even know what I was getting at there. Sorry. Lost my train of thought, guys. Sorry about that. It's getting late. It's 1:15 in the morning here, so it's getting late. But yeah, TikTok. So we're moving everything over there because we want to make sure that the access that we need is there. And I'll tell you why we did that is because the interactions here on Instagram suck. They really do. They suck. Now, I see some people that got the new course and they're getting some interactions, but you know who the interactions are? Other people in the course. They must have a community where they're telling each other to go and interact on each other's stuff. I don't know because I'm not paying for that course. It's not worth it. But I think that's what they're doing from what I can see. Same people. And I see where at least one guy's got multiple accounts. It's very obvious because of what I see on it. You guys, it doesn't take much to figure people out, especially dishonest people. Dishonest, unethical people are pretty dumb. And so it's not hard to figure out those people and how and why they do things. It's not hard. It's not hard. Doesn't mean I'm smarter than them. It's just that, I've been around a while, and so I've learned to recognize certain things. So, on Instagram, when you see some of these people, it's not hard to figure out what they're doing. It's not hard to figure out some of these people that have got the courses and what they're saying. One guy earlier told people that you can make $80,000 a week. That's just insane. Why would you tell people that? Why would you tell somebody who needs to make money, who is hurting and needs to pay some bills off, that they can make $80,000 a week doing a course? Why would you tell them to buy a course and resell a course? Why? That's not what these courses are for. They're here to teach you. They're here to teach you. They're here to teach you digital marketing and how to run a business, how to start a business, and they're here to teach you skills, not teach you how to sell their own course. Really? Yeah, they have master resale rights, and you can do that and make 100% profit, just like on our roadmap. You buy it, you can go through it and then turn around and resell it and make 100% profit. Yeah, you can. And I don't have a problem with it if you want to do that. That shouldn't be your prime purpose. Your prime purpose should be to go learn, gain those skills. Somebody earlier on a group was telling about how she just made $1,000. She said, "Well, I really didn't make any money from the course." She said, "Other than I went through the course and I learned how to do it, and I made $1,000 going and building somebody's website in their funnels because of what I learned in the course." Now that's what you should be doing. It is. That's what you should be doing. That's what you should be focusing on. Not um, not going and reselling the course just for reselling the course. And these people that are doing this on Instagram, there's about 4 guys on here that are doing it. And you know what, guys? I'm ashamed of the men that are doing this because we've needed some men in this digital space. We've needed some in there because the women have taken it by storm and they've run away with it, and that's great. Don't get me wrong; I don't have any problem with that. I have a problem with some of the feminism where they're just only buying from women and they're only helping women. That I have a problem with. But the men are getting in here and they're turning out to be the ones that are lying and embellishing and making false income claims and telling people stupid stuff like that and pushing the whole buy a course to sell a course. And it's shameful. I'm embarrassed that men are doing that when most of the women don't do that. And there's a few that do, but most don't. And I'm embarrassed and ashamed. But I also know that a couple of the newer courses that are out are telling people to do that because the people who develop the courses have no character, have no ethics, have no morals, have no integrity. That's why. Especially one of them that was the roadmap, they took and broke all the licensing. Shame on those women. And I'm hoping they get completely sued and put out of business and owe a bunch of money. And I'm hoping the FTC comes and gets them for making all the false income claims that they're making. Yeah, sad. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. It's late. So I don't know what I'm going to do about. So I'm just trying to get used to doing this podcast. Lives have got down, guys. So, guys, stop strolling and scrolling and signing up for all of these um, workshops and live Zoom calls and stuff like that. Okay, limit your, go create, go make stuff, be a creator, be somebody who's making content, who's putting things out there and making money. Okay, spend your time doing that. I promise you, you're going to make money, and you won't need all these things. Now, if you want to learn something, fine. I get it. I like to learn. So, but yeah, you don't have to sign up for every course that comes out. You don't have to sign up for every live that comes out, or every challenge, or every uh, um, masterclass, or whatever it is. You don't have to sign up for every single one. You don't, and don't. All right, save yourself the headache and the time and trying to, bend your schedule around doing that. Don't do that. Even for the replays. So I know a lot have replays, but yeah, don't go sign up for everyone. If there's one that you see that you just really want to learn from, good. But just know, just like, guys, we're gonna have a workshop later this month. I hope. Um, yeah, I mean, it's going to be leading towards getting you to do mentorship and coaching with us. That's part of it. I don't have a problem with people that do it, but it's just, limit yourself so you're not going out trying to sign up with everybody at one time. All right. If you want to learn something, great. If you want to learn something from me, let me know. If you have any needs, if you have any questions, ask away. We like to help people. That's what we do. So if we can help you, we want to. Wait a minute, guys. Doing a couple of screenshots. Oh no. There we go. Doing a couple of screenshots so I can see the people here. But yeah, guys, don't go sign up for everything. So watch your scrolling and strolling on social media, especially Instagram or TikTok. Okay, you're going to be a happier person. You're not going to feel beat up. You're not going to feel beat down. You're not going to feel like, you're not going to have the imposter syndrome, because you're not going to feel like you're the only one that's not making any money. It's not true. Remember, a lot of these people lie through their teeth. Anybody that tells you you can make $80,000 in a week or a month doing digital marketing is a liar, and they don't know what they're talking about. Then they don't even need to be on here. Don't follow them. Don't buy anything from them, because they don't know what they're talking about. So they're not out there to help anybody. All right, guys, enough. I'm out of here. I'll pick up again with another podcast tomorrow. I'll schedule one and I'll put it out, and another live. Have a good night. All right. Good night.